This gentleman does possibly the funniest animal sort of information. Let me get his name is Z Frank. So Z-E and then Frank. Possibly, it made me laugh so loud. I I was snort laughing. So we're only going to watch a little bit of it, but go watch some of his videos. They will make you snort laugh.
It was a bit of a rodent situation. Things had cooled off a bit, and the emerging grasslands were perfect for general rodent activities. Around the same time, there was a group of emerging carnivores, the mustelids, that saw all of this as an opportunity for a buffet. Now, the innovation of the rodent, those meatballs of the field, was the ability to...
I was like, meatballs of the field, you had me at hello. I was like, I loved it. I was sold meatball of the field.
dig and burrow with their claws and ever-growing front teeth. And it can be a challenge if your favorite snack is packaged in a maze of tunnels. So the innovation of the mustelids, like this one right here, was to develop a body plan that could go right into the tunnels after them. Their bodies got longer and their legs shorter until they took the form of a kitten snake, which is obviously awesome.
Why didn't we call them kitten snakes? I demand a recount, because I would change my vote to kitten snakes. Because kitten snake sounds, I mean, it would be what I call them. Again, probably the reason I wasn't in charge of naming animals.
But there's trade-offs just like anything else. You can see how good a ferret is in a tunnel. I mean, that's some crouched down walking right there. But if you're all stretched out like that, you're basically planking the whole time. And it's a great ab workout, but it takes some doing. So when they walk out in the open, they arch their backs and bring their legs closer together to better bear the weight. On the plus side, they can use their bodies like a spring when they run. Here's a demonstration by a least weasel. It's a ridiculous name. I can think of plenty of things lesser.
Mr. Mo came in as I'm watching this, like laughing, crying, tears, just because I don't know why, but it just struck me as incredibly funny last night. God knew I need to see something about weird ferrets, and he was like, here, your algorithm, you ask, and your algorithm will,
Weasels and that. Your mom's screwdriver. That's lit. Sudoku. I could go on. Your mom. Sorry, just wanted to say that. Anyway, these stretched out...
And then he made a your mom joke, and I was like, sold. You have a new sub.
Rodent hunters became quite successful and evolved into a diverse group of animals alive today. One thing, though, that they all seem to have in common is that they're fierce little fuckers. I mean, no wonder. That's what happens when you spend a few million years hunting in a hole. Think about it. It's pitch black down there. You're in a narrow tube, and the thing you're hunting has teeth that can chew through wood. Jerry, this doesn't look intimidating. It looks like it forgot its lines at an audition. Well, this one's even worse, Jerry. It looks like Mr. Magoo is a Furby. That line dates me, doesn't it? Anyway,
Yeah, Mr. Magoo as a Furby. I was about dead.
deal with rodents that I believe would be scary coming at you in a tunnel, mustelids evolved disproportionately strong jaws. Many animals go wider when they want a stronger bite, but mustelids went long, with lots of leverage for those muscles to work through. And the connection between the lower and upper jaw is a strong, tight fit, stays together even as a skull. A dog or a human lower jaw just falls off. Anyway, having spent their evolutionary childhood performing face-first colonoscopies of rodent tunnels,
Face-first colonoscopies of rodent tunnels. I was like, that sounds like something I would say.
mustelids were plenty ready to things up when they ventured out into the rest of the world. The mustelid, perhaps best known for its bad acidness, is the honey badger, with its ability to fart bees and squirt acid from its nipples. Jerry, that's obviously not true. But anyhow, Jerry, nothing...
Fart bees and squirt acid out its nipples. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and just think, yeah, headcanon totally happened.
Farts bees, all right? Do your job. Anyway, here you can see a honey badger that has a python right where it wants it. Jerry, again, that honey badger's clearly f***ed. Look at it. Oh, great, now it's going to be eviscerated by jackals. Oh, shit, you were right. That's crazy. I mean, the snake definitely thought this was going to end different. Fine, Jerry, I did too. Oh, now they're doing the spaghetti scene from the dog movie, Lady and the Tramp. I mean, that's always been a horror movie, from the point of view of the noodle. But you can see...
It's always been a horror movie from the point of view of the noodle. You know, I never thought of it that way, but yeah, I guess it would be quite terrifying.
See that the rest of the animal kingdom is still trying to catch up to what mustelids are capable of. They can go wherever they want. A number of mustelids followed the rodents into the forests, like these stoats who were filmed by the naturalist Robert E. Fuller, who's very good at what he does. May not be as many tunnels, but there's certainly burrows and nests to raid. Listen, someone had to make sure that the squirrels don't get too sassy. Look at it licking its chops. And if you didn't know, squirrels are f***ing fast. But that's fine for the stoat. It'll try after anything. Check this out. It's straight up diving shot for the bird. And the other one's so confused. And look at this stoat. It's actually thinking about it. That's the most delayed reaction from the pheasant. But of course, sometimes you'll have to settle for an egg. I mean, that's one way to scramble it, isn't it? It's not even a dad joke. It's just like a dad observation. I mean, if you're that size and
It's not even a dad joke, it's a dad observation. They are officially kitten snakes in the Church of Mo. We will not tolerate any mention of ferrets. They are kitten snakes.
egg will make you an omelet big enough to wear as a poncho. But listen, I don't mean to make it sound like rodents are pushovers. A rat, for example, will put up quite a fight. I mean, look at that. The rat goes right in, and the stoat's like, finally, someone worthy. And then it gets all crouching tiger, hidden dragon from there. And sometimes you gotta know when to give up. But I certainly don't want to give you the impression that these smaller mustelids are all piss and vinegar. I mean, they have a softer side as well. Look at this one stretching out in his den. He's even got a little pillow. Oh God, that's a dead mouse. I have to admit, it's pretty metal using a corpse for neck support. But here's a little nuptial scene. Oh, she's pissed. Look at that side eye. That's amazing. He's totally come home drunk. Probably out drinking with the rat and lost track of time.
No, he threw out her throw pillows. He threw out that rat that she was using as a throw pillow. He's like, we don't need throw pillows. And she's like, dude, I went to 5 different stores to find a gray mouse that would go with the grays of our nest. And you ate him. That's the real problem.
She's having none of it, and he knows it too. Right there is the stoat equivalent of sleeping on the couch. Because they can get very cuddly. You think your legs get tangled up under the sheets? Try your whole torso like a weasel do. I mean, foreplay can look like a Cirque du Soleil act. And you know what that leads to? Weasel sex, right? I mean, that looks very similar to killing, actually. But on the bright side, it goes on for about 90 minutes.
Looks very similar to a homicide. On the plus side, 90 minutes.
Oh, there's that. Now, the embryos of most mustelids don't necessarily implant right away. They can remain in diapause until the conditions are right, to make sure the little
I want to say that that's not actual footage of how the young
implant
ferals
right away.
interact,
They can
but that
remain
is
in
in fact
diapause until the conditions are
footage
right,
of the
to make
youngest
sure
two
the little
ferals.
babies have a chance. I mean, right out the gate, you wouldn't want these cute little bastards to have to make it through a winter. And winters can be challenging for mustelids. That long body means that they lose heat quickly, and they don't hibernate, so they've had to adapt. Maybe the most remarkable is that some mustelids, including this least weasel, again with the name, I mean, it is around the size of a hot dog, so I'll let it slide. Anyway, they reduce the size of their brain case and their brains during the winter. They've got a high metabolism.
Wait, you know, this could, am I part ferret? Because honestly, since it's gotten cold, I feel dumber. But, I mean, that's neither here nor there. That explains a lot, though, because it's cold.
And that brain takes a lot of energy, so why not? You want to sell your car to a weasel, do it in January. If you don't have CuriosityStream, it's time to get it. They have an amazing collection of documentary films, shows, and series that you can't find anywhere else. Look at all of it.
Oh, I don't want to get his whole video, but he did a really good job and it made me laugh. Now, this is the latest from our lovely possum lady, and is she trying to look like me? Is she trying to pull a Mo? Is she going into wigs? Also, what happened to the possums? Where'd they go?
Over with. I am Winnie Finn, and this is Choochie. We are fragments of the fractured personality of Georgette Spelvin. You're a little fragment. short and stout. Here's your
You know, I have strange fig Newtons of my own imagination. I just never thought I'd be unwillingly stuck into someone else's. You know, I might have a wig that looks very much like this for my Donna costume, so we might be able to do this. I just have to go look to see if anyone has a stuffed possum.
muzzle. Here's your snout. What? I have been asked to share my insights on aging. Well, at first I was offended. I'm not old. But then I realized to anyone under 30, everyone over 50 looks alike. Besides, I've got things to say, so listen up. This will be good for you.
Oh hell, me Pearl is having her Tawanda moment. Buckle in, y'all. It's about to get southern up in here.
If approached by an older person, do not say, "Why, hello, young lady. What can I do for you today, young man?" Because what you're really saying is, "Oh, I see you're old. I'm going to be cute about it."
Would you rather us say thank you for building the Magna Carta and I wonder what it was like when mastodons ruled the earth? Or would you like us to pretend to, try to be a little bit charitable, kind about it and accept reality?
It's not cute. Don't do it. And do not rush in to help an older person who has demonstrated no need or desire for that help. Do not take packages out of my arms, or move my chair, or push open a door I've already reached for. And goddess forbid, do not try to help me across the street. It is in
Okay, so at this point, I will just avoid the elderly to not piss them off and also, not have my gestures of respect and, trying to help you. Look, I'm just going to avoid old people from now on. Again, look, I get it. It would piss me off if someone would just take things out of my arm, but people do that to me when I'm with my walker. It's not from, them thinking you're bad or horrible or you can't do stuff. It's from a genuine, most of the time, they want to help, but they don't figure that they should ask first or maybe approach you. But it's mostly out of kindness. Don't.
insulting, and you could get hurt. If you want to help me, be around, but I'm trying to get an item out of durable plastic wrapping. This leaves me very angry with a knife in my hand. Not a good...
I keep her away from plastic packaging. Also, is this Courtney Clenny in 70 years? Because if so, again, keep Courtney Clenny away from sharp packaging.
combination. Nora Ephron once said, if she were stranded on a desert island with food sealed in plastic packaging, she would starve to death. And while we're at it, if you look at my dog, do not get that syrupy sound and say, "Aww, aww." How old is your dog? Young enough to bite. And if she's not,
Fine. You know what? I'm not going to interact with you at all. Because again, these are just things that people are trying to be nice to you. They're, I mean, what are you supposed to say? He looks like a savage. Did you get him after, watching Cujo? I mean, or like, I think if I punted him, I'd get some good air time. Hang time. Ma'am, if you don't like people, do what I do. It's called being inside cat. When I go outside, I at least pretend to be a nice, loving human, at least for as long as the pills last.
I am. Or, why? Why? She's 12. How old are you? It's rude. Don't do it. Don't do it.
How about we not shove the Pomeranian off the table? What the hell hell is going on here?
And if goddess forbid my dog should pass away, it is insensitive to say, will you be getting another dog? It's like asking a new widow, will you be getting another husband?
I mean, after a short waiting period, and only if he has abs and the ability to keep me in the Sailor Moon to which I feel I should become accustomed. I mean, I have a whole application. Oh, was that not the right answer?
Dogs are no more replaceable than other family members. To be continued. You're a little fragment, short and stout. There's your muzzle. There's your snout. There's your snout. Sprinkle you with stardust. Watch you sprout. What?
Yeah, I mean, no, totally normal. And the last clip that will live in infamy today. It is Captain Hook's Sharky rap. I am imagining this is only going to be the most cringe-hilarious thing I have seen, and I am here for it. Captain Hook rapping. Apparently, both audio and visual is brought to you by Fulton County Courthouse. And, the production was filmed on a Casio Speak and Spell.
My name is Sharky and I'm part of the crew. I've got a pirate rap just for you. We're sailing these seas to let you know it's not always...
Is that a man, woman, semi-undercover Asian? What is going on here? I feel like this was a female puppet and they realized they got a girl and they were like, you know what? We'll make it work.
Cool to go with the flow. Ha ha ha. Buddy. Well, shiver my timbers, let's take a look. Who's this a-coming? It's Captain Hook. He's a hero of kids and a parent's friend. He's using his hook to an admirable end. Ha ha ha.
Okay, guys, look, as a person who can barely dance, walk, and chew gum at the same time, even I can do a change step, in generally on the rhythm and sort of in the same timing as the other person. Y'all probably practice this for 2 weeks and not a one of you are on a beat or in the same general timing as your friend.
Pirate Adventures with Captain Hook. It's reaching into every nook. In thousands of cities, day and night, reaching families with the gospel light. Ha 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 ha!
Sharky to
I think we have now finally figured out what is wrong with millennials. They were exposed to this.
We docked our ship here in the city. For more info, as first mate Smitty.
Captain guides to our goal. He's the pilot of the ship and the master of the soul. Like a mighty fleet of ship, we move legion strong. Sailing on the more shores, won't you come along? We are not divided, we are in a team, able to withstand the dangers of the sea.
Look at all these cute girls. Now you land lovers, you should know it's not always cool to go with the flow. If you want to know how to make this change, believe in your heart and trust in his name.
I do like seeing young Chris Farley I never knew he was so into pirate musical things.
Hoist the sails, it's time to cruise. Sail with Jesus and you'll never lose.
Sail with Jesus and you'll never lose. Now, I know this is a kids show, but I'm guessing that pirates weren't really aligned with Christianity at all, doing pirate stuff. But there you go. Pirates for Jesus. You heard it here. Somalia is